our next finalist is Tatlock Lauten from the Department of Medical Physiology. Tatlock.
I want you to try to remember a time when you were truly terrified. What did you feel in those moments? Was your heart racing? Did your breathing become quick and rapid? Did you get that familiar pit in the bottom of your stomach? For many of you, these feelings are just memories, and they do nothing to you physically right now. However, for 24 million people living in the US, they relive these feelings on a regular basis, which, as you can imagine, significantly impacts their ability to live their normal everyday life. This phenomenon is called post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD for short. PTSD occurs when the body's alarm system, otherwise known as your fight or flight response system, continues indefinitely after a traumatic or a fearful event. This long-term activation leads to the behavioral aspects that we know about PTSD, including increased anxiety and flashbacks. Now, I really want you to focus on what I tell you next, as it's really important. PTSD does not just affect the brain. In fact, the immune system, normally responsible for fighting off infection and disease, is kicked into overdrive during PTSD and starts attacking its own body, leading to development of autoimmune diseases, such as rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, and multiple sclerosis. This is where my research focuses, how the brain influences the immune system. In order to study this, I developed a new mouse model that allowed me to systemically target various drug and genetic aspects. In addition, it also allowed me to compare the differences between men and women who undergo PTSD. In my research, I found three main findings. One, the brain sending a signal to the immune system, that signal is called noradrenaline. Two, by repurposing an FDA-approved drug for high blood pressure, I can limit the amount of noradrenaline that is seen by the immune system. And three, by limiting the amount of noradrenaline that gets to the immune system, I can greatly reduce the damage done to the body. This is important as presently therapies for PTSD are limited, and none of them target the immune system. This is why it is my goal that my research will be used as a new therapeutic avenue for patients with PTSD. By treating both the mind and the body, we can give these patients back the sense of normalcy and healthy life that they used to have by giving them this drug tomorrow, ready off the shelf. Thank you.